Yep, this is still Life 4.0, and while we typically cover our travel explorations experienced from the water on our sailboat, we had to divert for one episode to cover a wonderful adventure we had this winter in the wilderness in Maine in the northeastern United States. We've gotten so much snow in Maine this year, and it seems we add to our total accumulation every couple days. People are having to shovel off their roofs. They are having a hard time seeing out their windows. Snow piles are making road navigation difficult, though beautiful. But most importantly, winter snow sport enjoyment is at an all-time high. We spend a lot of time alpine, or downhill, skiing, and our home resort is Sunday River in western Maine, so we've had a terrific ski season. Recently suggested we try a Nordic or cross-country ski adventure and stay a night in one of Maine Huts Trails accommodations. 8 of us were quickly signed up and eager to go. As the early March weekend approached, it became apparent that we would be blessed with a perfect mix of good weather and near-perfect snow conditions. Our friends gathered at our home for an afternoon snowshoe hike and a group dinner the night before we drove into the departure site. One of our ranks had injured himself a couple weeks prior to our trip, but we decided we wanted a stand-in for him. And so this is it. Meet Kivo, the bear who would make the trip alongside our friend Josie. We headed out in the morning to drop our bags so they could be shuttled on snowmobile to the lodge we would spend the night at. Did I mention these huts and trails are in the wilderness? We drove over to Kingfield, Maine to pick up the long, bumpy road leading out to the bag drop-off location and then onto the trailhead where we would leave our cars. Even though we departed Newry, Maine at 7:30 in the morning, we were not on our skis and underway until just after 11:30. A couple miles into our 8-mile ski, we decided to enjoy the beauty afforded next to the dead river and enjoy the lunches we had packed. Oh, and somehow a bottle of Prosecco got into one of our day packs. The sun was out for most of the first day, and this created beautiful images as the trees created lovely black and white, long shadow patterns on the gleaming white snow.
This is a blooper video. This is setting up for the photograph.
Oh, girl, okay.
Oh, boy.
You sure Matt and I can't get in?
Having the river wind next to us provided a sampling of nature's music as we made our way towards the Grand Falls Hut, our home for the night.
Matt.
Bring it up the rear.
Okay, so we've arrived at the hut. Woohoo! There's all of our gear. Some other people came from fat bikes. I'm just gonna get the lots of wood stored for the winter. And here is this lovely Grand Falls hut. And there's several rooms down this way. Gotta go check it out. See what it's all about. We arrived at the hut after about 4 hours underway. Since the weather was perfect, we hadn't hurried, but instead we took our time, enjoyed the sights, and still arrived with plenty of time to relax, play some games, and enjoy the hut before dinner was served. There goes 3 of our people off in the distance. We're heading it out at about maybe 8:30 in the morning. It's a really nice morning, a little brisk. It's only about 30 degrees this morning, so it's actually really lucked out. It could be a whole lot colder, but it makes the snow conditions terrific. And one of the things we notice is that this particular area of the forest, there are so many animal tracks everywhere. They're just everywhere, crisscrossing in and about. When we were down by the river, we saw some animal tracks, but just not the number that is present out here. So we're waiting for 3 more of our party back from the house, from the hut, and we're off. So this has been a really fun time. They made us a great breakfast this morning, had a nice dinner last night, and I think we were all in bed by 9 p.m. and now we're off for our 8 miles back to the parking lot. All right, we are on the Maine Huts Trails, classic cross-country skiing trail, and the sign says Mahoosix to Moosehead. Mahoosix is a mountain range in Maine. And here come our friends. Yay! Hello!
Who's gonna, like competing with that? I can see how it freezes. It's just
Steve would say on Sunday mornings at Sugar Bush when we were with the kids, he'd say, we'd stop for a minute and admire something pretty, and he'd say, see girls, now this is church.
Okay, 1 more mile left. Woo! To the trailhead, to Big Eddie Trailhead.
Are you part of the Bedford Outing Club?
We are, yeah.
Excellent. Keep the form looking good. All right. Crashing speed. All right.
At the trailhead parking lot, we had a quick lunch, then headed in our separate directions towards home. tired but so happy we had this great winter wonderland experience. Join us next time as we return to our water-based adventures. Thanks for watching!